All right, chat. How Donald Trump became rich. Let's look into it.
Donald Trump, former military school baseball star with perhaps the most recognizable comb-over in the world, is not only the 45th U.S. president, but also a multi-billionaire. In today's episode of How They Got Rich, we'll tell you about the path President Donald Trump took to turn his family fortune into billions.
Jackson.
My name is Dan Henry, and when I was 16 years old, I decided that I wanted to be rich. So I studied as many wealthy entrepreneurs as I could and used what I learned to create my own successful business. The purpose of this channel is to share my research with the world and show you how they got rich.
Let's check it out.
How did Donald Trump, the 45th president of the United States, who went from being called the trumpet by his classmates in military school to commander-in-chief by the wealthiest country in the world, manage to take his family's wealth and multiply it to a net worth of $2.5 billion? Donald John Trump was born on June 14, 1946, at Jamaica Hospital in Queens, New York. His mother was a Scottish immigrant who moved to the States at the age of 17, and his father, who made his career as a real estate tycoon, was the son of German immigrants. While the
Yo, chat, like 2.5 billion is so much money. Like, you would never have to work again. Your kids would never have to work again. Their kids would never have to work again, bro. That's like unbelievable generational wealth. Like, comment below in the comments what y'all would do with 2.5 billion below. Okay, spam the comments. I really want to see.
spoon in Donnie's mouth may not have been solid silver. It was pretty close. Much like his adult self, the young Donald Trump kept no lock on the door of his mouth. He was known by the other children for saying whatever came to mind. Not only was his mouth known for moving at unleashed speeds, but so was the rest of his being. In fact, his unruly, often mischievous energy needed more structure. At 13, his father decided the structure his son needed would come in the form of the rigid private boarding school known as the New York Military Academy. The academy had a reputation for keeping its students in line by using force and harsh threats. The goal was that the school would harness all of young Trump's excess energy and channel it into a positive direction. Trump rose to the challenge and excelled academically, socially, and physically. He participated in the theater program, played football and soccer, and served as captain of the baseball team. At one point, he could throw an 80-mile-per-hour fastball and had dreams of being a Major League Baseball player.
Damn.
Upon graduating from high school, Trump attended Fordham University for 2 years. By his junior year, he had chosen to transfer to the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania. This is where he would earn his degree in economics and graduate with his Bachelor's of Science. During the summers, Donald worked at his father's company on his construction sites. The plan was for Donald's older brother to succeed their father in the family real estate business. However, his brother had no intentions of becoming a real estate tycoon like his dad. Instead, he pursued a career as a pilot. Donald stepped in to take his place and would rename the family enterprise the Trump Organization. While Trump was keenly aware of his father's success, it was no match for his own visions of grandeur.
I never knew that. So Trump's dad was originally already rich. He was already rich. Like, I used to think, bro, like growing up, I always thought like you know, like he kind of like worked his way up from the ground up, like having nothing. But it's like now watching this, it's like, oh, like his dad, like his dad has been like having money. His dad has been in the business having money for millions and millions and millions of dollars. So I could kind of see now where he gets like his business mind from and where he probably got the money to do what he's doing now. You know, I guarantee it, his dad probably gave him $1 million here or there. And that was like the start of him, you know what I'm saying, doing what he needs to do. But that's actually fly though. That's actually fly. That's what everybody should reach for with their kids. Like when I get money and when I get wealth, I want that for my kids. I want to be in a position that, you know what I'm saying, to where I'm so wealthy to where my kids can take over my business, or my kids can, you know what I'm saying, not need for nothing. That's so far.
Within a few years, he moved to Manhattan and began making connections with people of influence, all the while keeping his eye out for opportunities. Soon, he began gaining recognition by participating in large building projects. Trump managed to snag an option on the Commodore, a Penn Central hotel, in 1974. The Commodore was not turning a profit, but it was in a prime location close to Grand Central Station. With Trump's vision, the hotel turned into a complete success and established his name as a well-known real estate developer. This was followed by the famous Trump Tower, a $200 million apartment retail complex. It was 58 stories and boasted a huge courtyard with an amazing 80-foot waterfall. The building drew attention from the wealthy and celebrities, and once again put Trump on the map. Trump Tower would serve as a home for Trump until 2019. In the meantime, he was actively seeking opportunities to get involved with casino gambling. He set his sights on Atlantic City, New Jersey. Holiday Inn Corporation became his partner to open Harrah's at Trump Plaza. Within a few years, Trump bought out the Holiday Inn and renamed it Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino. He didn't stop there. He spotted another casino possibility when Hilton ran into some trouble with their gambling license. Trump was able to purchase the hotel casino.
Wait, okay, y'all, hold on. I actually want to like see like what the Trump Plaza look like. Trump Plaza. I just want to see like. Wait, it's still standing? Oh, it's permanently closed. Dang, when did they close it? Why did they close it? This looks fire. No bullshit. That bedroom. Wait, hold on. I don't even have it on. No shit, chat. Like that bedroom looks crazy, bro. Like this shit looks haunted. Like it looks fancy, but it looks haunted, bro. Like Trump Plaza looks fucking crazy though. I can't lie to y'all. It looks crazy. Trump Plaza. I wonder why they tore it down though. Nah, this actually looks sick. What is it? What's the 90s? This is probably the 90s. That looks fucking sick, bro. But let's get back to it.
And renamed it Trump Castle. While that project was being completed, he's a Scottish immigrant who moved to the States at the age of 17, and his father, who made his career as a real estate tycoon, was the son of German immigrants. While the spoon in Donnie's mouth throw an 80-mile-per-hour fast intentions of becoming a real estate tycoon like his dad. Instead, an 80-foot waterfall. The building drew attention from the wealthy and celebrities, and once again put Trump on the map. Trump Tower would serve as a home for Trump until 2019. In the meantime, he was actively seeking opportunities to get involved with casino gambling. He set his sights on Atlantic City, New Jersey. Holiday Inn Corporation became his partner to open Harrah's at Trump Plaza. Within a few years, Trump bought out the Holiday Inn and renamed it Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino. He didn't stop there. He spotted another casino possibility when Hilton ran into some trouble with their gambling license. Trump was able to purchase the hotel casino and renamed it Trump Castle. While that project was being completed, he made yet another acquisition, the Taj Mahal. It was the largest hotel casino in the world.
Besides like I know a lot of people don't agree with Trump's ways and how he runs the country, and like I guess in not even how he runs the country, just who he is. Just his, I know people hate him and hate his supporters, and you know what I'm saying. But what I will say about Donald Trump is that I literally am in love with his business model and the businessman that he is. Like, that is so fire to me. Like, it don't matter if I'm black, blue, red, white, whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, it's not about color to me. Like, it's just about, like, I really, like, respect his business mind. Like, how he, like, went into real estate and just tripled his money and just went absolutely crazy. He took $1 million and made it, you know what I'm saying, a $4.5 billion industry. And that's just something so far. Like, that's something that we should all hope to be like. You know what I'm saying? As far as like for our family and wealth, like that's something just so unbelievable. Like,
Atlantic City. In New York City, Trump was busy at work on his real estate development portfolio. First, he renovated and renamed the Barbizon to Trump Park. He went on to attempt various acquisitions, but would find his next success with the renovation of the Plaza Hotel. Over the next several years, Trump would launch into countless investment ventures. In addition to hotels, casinos, and apartment buildings, he purchased a football team, hosted boxing matches, sponsored a cycling event, promoted professional wrestling, and purchased an entire airline shuttle. In 1987, the New York Times bestseller list held a little book called The Art of the Deal, co-authored by one Donald Trump. The book would further establish Trump as a prosperous tycoon and dealmaker. Today, he would tell you this book is his second favorite book next to the Bible. One of his most recognizable endeavors was his involvement with the pageant circuit. From 1996 to 2015, Trump owned a good chunk of the Miss Universe pageants. He served as producer and eventually sold the entire company. His most visible and famous undertaking was The Apprentice. It was a reality television show that had a slew of contestants competing to win a one-year spot working for the Trump Organization. Trump served as both producer and co-host. This was the platform that created the Donald Trump catchphrase, "You're fired." The world knew him as a wealthy casino owner, real estate mogul, and reality television star, until 2016. That is when he officially threw his hat in the ring and announced his candidacy for the President of the United States. What many do not know is that this was not his first step into politics. Trump made positive strides in the world as far back as 1987, when he called for peace in Central America, pushed for nuclear disarmament discussions with the Soviet Union, and called for American allies to pay their portion for American military defense. In the years leading up to his nomination, Trump became very involved in political ongoings and revealing his political leanings with every outspoken action. Then, on June 16, 2015, he publicly announced from Trump Tower that he would be running for president. By this time, Trump was known for being a bit outlandish in his choices, so he wasn't taken seriously. Now, the entire free world believes him. Donald Trump was extremely serious about wanting to run for president. Despite the flood of media stories, Trump was
being like 15, 16, and Trump was running, like his first time running for president, and I was literally so fucking confused because I didn't like think of him like that. Like growing up, like we all seen like The Apprentice, right? We all seen the reality star, so I like really just thought he was just a billionaire reality star. I didn't think that he would like. I didn't think he would win. I can't lie to you. When I was, I think I was 15, 16 when he actually became president, right? I did not think he would win, bro. I wasn't 15. I might have been 17. I might have been 17. I don't know, but I just did not think he would win, bro. Like it was so mind blowing. Like if Trump won, I feel like anybody now could run for president and they would win, bro. Like it doesn't matter your background. You don't have to be in politics. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody could actually run for president and win. Like it's possible.
Was indeed the frontrunner for the Republican Party. He led the primaries and received the most votes on Super Tuesday. And on Election Day in November of 2016, Trump came out victorious. Donald Trump's presidency has undoubtedly been the most controversial to date. The onslaught of mudslinging has never deterred Trump from forging ahead with his agenda to make America great again. His blunt nature has been a double-edged sword, serving him negatively and positively. The public never has to wonder where he stands on issues. His uncanny propensity to stand firm in his beliefs means he does not waver in the face of public opinion. Donald Trump would tell you that his personality has not changed since childhood. The same boy who had no filter over his mouth is sitting in the Oval Office. He had made it clear that he is not a man who wants to be a people pleaser. He is a man who wants to serve the people. The same boy who had had enough energy to bounce off the walls and said whatever came to mind was also a natural leader. Trump pursues his passions without being swayed by the opinions of others. When that characteristic is combined with his shrewd business sense, it is the perfect combination for building wealth. This is why Donald Trump sits at a net worth of $2.5 billion.
Jesus.
Hey, Dan Henry here, and I hope you enjoyed this episode.
All right, y'all. Let me know how y'all feel about that. Sound off in the comments. Hey, if you're a Trump supporter, comment below if you're a Trump supporter. If you're not, comment below. Also, let me know, like I said in the beginning, what you guys would do with that much money. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all pulling up. You know what I'm saying? This is the end of the episode. Bye.